Welcome children. Take out your English literature book, Longman Impression, Part 6, Chapter 7, From a Railway Carriage. Through this poem, the poet depicts about a railway carriage that runs too fast and amazes the people with its speed. Stanza 1. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. Through this poem, the poet depicts about a moving train that runs faster than ferries and witches. When the train moves forward, it seems like charging soldiers as if to attack the enemies in the battlefield. A moving train seems to leave behind the bridges, houses, fences and ditches far behind. It even leaves behind the green fields where the horses and cattle grazes. Stanza 2. All of the sides of the hill and plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted station whistle by. Through this stanza, the poet depicts about the hills and plains that seems to be passing along a moving train like drops of rain that is followed by another drop during a storm. Within the short period, the train passes through various stations with a whistling sound. From the window carriage, the buildings of the stations appears to be a painted picture. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all up by himself and gather bramble. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is green for stringing the daisies. Through this stanza, the poet depicts that from the window carriage, he had seen a child facing difficulties while climbing a steep ground and was collecting berries while he was climbing. The poet had even seen a homeless man who was surprisingly viewing the moving train. He had even seen some village women on the grassland making garlands of daisy flowers. Stanza 4. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load, and there is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse has gone forever. Through this stanza, the poet depicts that he had seen a slowly moving cart in the middle of the highway filled with load, while the cart driver was sitting on the top of the load while travelling by train. The poet even sees a watermill and river. These objects appeared and disappeared in such a brief spell of time that they were never seen again. And now let me give you the question answers of this chapter. Question 1. What is a railway carriage? Faster. Then what does it move like? Answer. A railway carriage is faster than ferries and witches. It moves like charging soldiers as if to attack its enemy in a battlefield. Question 2. What are painted stations? Answer. Painted stations are colorful stations that passes when the poet sits by the window sides of the railway carriage and observes them. Question 3. What does the speaker mean by saying that all the sights fly by? Answer. Through this, the poet means to say that while travelling by train, the poet had seen various sights that appeared and disappeared in such a brief spell of time that they were never seen again. Question 4. Describe everything that the speaker sees through the window of the railway carriage. Answer. Through the window of the railway carriage, the poet sees bridges, houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, the horses, cattle, hills, plains, station, child, tramp, daisies, cart, road, load, mill, river, etc. Question 5. What is the meaning of stringing the daisies? Answer. Stringing the daisies refers to the village women who were using the string and daisy flowers to make garlands. And now revise this lesson again. Write the question answers in your English 2 copy. Take out your diary and write the homework. Chapter 7 from a railway carriage completed. Homework. Write all the question answers in your English 2 copy. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.